All right. Now, once you get to that 20%, 30% of profitability, then you start following the profit first concept. So, what is the profit first concept? The old accounting concept was that you have sales, income, right? This is your income minus your expenses. It gives you the profit, right? This is the old way of thinking. Now, here is your new way of thinking. You take your income, you deduct from your income first your profit, and then you pay your expenses. And I know what is the question you have right now and what you're thinking. Well, what if what is left over is not enough for me to pay my expenses? Then guess what? You just increased your level of necessity. Your level of necessity was just increased for you to go and find ways to increase your revenue so that you can have enough to pay your expenses without affecting your profit. How are you going to do that? By putting all of your attention to the higher pumpkins, to the higher size pumpkins, to those insurances that pay more, to those services that pay more. Okay? So this is very much possible. I'm going to give you one little example about our organization, right? And I'm okay. I can share some numbers. I have no problem on that. In New York, and I'm going to speak for New York only, our physical therapy organization that occupies 25 physical therapists, 25 physical therapists, most full-time, a few part-time. That organization is delivering a little bit over $4 million. Our diagnostic testing organization that occupies 7 to 8 physical therapists delivers more than $4 million. So both companies together, they deliver about $9 million. So you have a company that relies only in physical therapy that would deliver $4.5 million and occupies 20 PTs, 25 PTs. And you get another company that occupies 7, 8 PTs and brings in the same amount of money, $4.5 million. So in our situation, we do not say, oh, we will only do diagnostics. No, neither we say we will only do physical therapy. We are using the combination of the two, the synergy of the two, to get a combined revenue and a combined profit margin in the neighborhood of about 30%, which is unheard of for physical therapy organizations. So this is my message, that somehow we should start thinking outside of the box so that we can start incorporating, and I'm not saying diagnostics is the only answer. No, it is one of the answers. It can be other things also, expanding our horizon so that we can be able to obtain, looking at those bigger pumpkins that can provide a better answer for our organization. And I'll give you one little tip. And the tip I'm going to give you right now, I think it is gold. One of the things we did through the years we divided our insurances. I'll talk more in detail in a future meeting like this. We divided them to insurance level A, B, and C. How did we come up with this? We looked at the reimbursement of all of the insurances. Then we found the average and we found the mean. Those insurances that were at least one standard deviation above the mean, we put them in the bucket A. That's the preferred insurance. Insurances that were one standard deviation above and one standard deviation below the mean were the D level insurances. And insurances that were more than one standard deviation lower, below the mean, those were level C insurances. That was step one. Step two, we went and we identified those type A insurances. Where do we get these patients from? Who are the referral sources that send us these patients? What are the specific marketing avenues that produce more of level A insurances? And we paid total attention and focus on that. And we took money out of the C and we put attention and money more on A. Money, time, effort, focus on A. So this way you start shifting your average reimbursement to the right, to the higher level insurances. So we did not discriminate on patients. We did not say, no, we're not going to see you. Okay. But if our focus brought more of those level A insurances, we had less availability in our schedule to see some of the C plans. So this is like it was a natural evolution for us to move to the right side of the bell-shaped curve. Right? I hope that you find this helpful.